I've seen the way you've been acting, and I think that there's.
He's roaring around.
Yeah, I see that.
And he probably always will.
I see that. He's here. In fact, they're kind of all here. Well, that would be why you're eating. Do you need to feed the cats?
And it happened, it was a West Coast road.
Tonight?
Well, then go in over that way.
So really basically,
It's just you're going to have sun in your eyes, or my eyes.
When do you feed them?
I think I would. You might be better over on this one. Is that okay? He can't get it in because of the thing in his mouth. And he's going to sit down and eat. But I think he's better out of the sun. So I'm going to put him at this table here. Come on over out of the sun. Because then your back's in the sun. Thank you. Yeah, try this. I'm just going to pull this out a little bit. Because then your back's in the sun. Okay?
Maybe we haven't seen this.
Yeah. And then you got this.
Oh, yeah.
About 45 minutes.
Is it a male or a female? How do you know? Let's see.
He's one of those people that's just very interested in everything. And you meet those people and they're kind of ageless, I've noticed. There are people who will always be young. There are people who were kind of wise when they were young. It's because they're genuinely interested in
The world, I stole my own flowers, a knife, and who knows what. Goody. I've seen the way you've been acting, and I think that there's.
He's roaring around.
Yeah, I see that.
And he probably always will.
I see that. He's here. In fact, they're kind of all here. Well, that would be why you're eating. Do you need to feed the cats?
And it happened, it was a West Coast road.
Tonight? When do you feed them?
From Japan.
Over that away, and we'll go try over there. Okay, first. Okay, well, I'm working on things here, Tim.
When do you feed them? Okay, that's fine.
And family, I think, ties you. If they are part of my roots, I mean, I'm so glad that all of my
There's
children
the fish and chip place is open, so let's try going there, okay?
My daughter,
just right across the way. Oh, we can sit outside, okay? And if I have to, I can go for a walk while our time is happening.
Which I love.
Maybe we haven't seen this. I don't think I have seen this.
Oh, yeah.
About 45 minutes.
Is it a male or a female? How do you know? Let's see.
He's one of those people that's just very interested in everything. And you meet those people and they're kind of ageless, I've noticed. There are people who will always be young. There are people who were kind of wise when they were young. It's because they're genuinely interested in
Yeah,
A lot of cars?
yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
you've
nice
seen
you're
a lot of
alive today.
cars.
Al thought it was nice you were alive
You like
today.
going to Vancouver?
Yeah.
I wasn't calling Al and
I have
Bonnie to
never
say,
found
you know what,
this
I need some
celebrity
help.
something that I've
On this.
enjoyed. It's been a surprise.
Sure you will.
Morning.
And I thanked him and I said, you know, it's incredible to be able to
And
call
I
somebody
think
and
that's
say,
why
can you pray?
he's kind of comfortable
Do some
in
good
our
thoughts.
villages.
And he said, well,
he's seen
that's what we're
as
supposed to
person,
do.
not to
No,
just be
Al,
persona
like,
so much.
It's
I
more
told
than
people,
that.
you know, like if you,
Because I
if
don't
you
know who
love
all
this man,
to call
don't
anymore.
approach him out on the streets.
And I
because
should
you're
have
in for a big
called Ryan.
surprise.
I thought of that today when I was walking out with the water. Thought I should have called Ryan and said, go to the river, please. Go to the river. If I can't get there, go to the river.
Yeah.
And I think we would have
Okay,
done
so
that.
now we're
We
gonna
would have
go
done
find
it. I know
something
you
to
would.
eat, okay?
And, you know,
Okay,
I
so
have
we've
such
got
incredible
over that away and we'll go try over there
Troy.
first.
And I've never
Well,
been able to feel comfortable with that.
You know what I'm talking about.
Hi,
Well, I hope you do, because
great.
last Sunday,
Hi, what's
Troy,
your name?
I told you this, Tim, and you haven't been fully on board. When I came off of group, Troy said, I'm going to the river.
I have grandchildren.
I will be
exactly
making
your
offering,
age.
and I will talk to you.
Well, we're all working on it. Thank you very much.
Troy is just a Troy is Troy. Like the way I say it sounds like Troy is like
unlikely.
wow. Troy is anything but intimidating. But you know, if you really
he was a
actually come up
scientist,
against
he was a
Troy,
geneticist,
Troy's pretty
and he was an
intimidating.
environmentalist.
And
he
Troy
wrote
sent
books.
me a message afterwards and said,
Maybe you do
I was
something
there. Is
that's
everything
important
okay? And I
or
said,
good,
he's
and you
roused
become
twice.
famous, and that's
And then he
great. People
messaged back
recognize you,
and he
thank
said,
you for
I went
that.
back. He went back to the river. He
Fame.
saw Silas.
I tried to
Silas
tell
was
my
doing
grandchildren,
smudging
fame
and
is not something to
solstice.
run after.
And they
Why would
did
you want that?
prayers together.
I remember when
That's
we were at a
incredible,
pub
Tim.
and there was no room to sit down, so we were just standing and chatting.
You got
And,
people to pray for tonight,
a face
because that's
appeared and
pretty
we didn't know
incredible.
This person, and he
That was done
listening
in
on our
Petersburg,
conversation.
Ontario.
And, he says, after a while, he says,
I don't know if that's significant for
"You're
you, but I
David
think it
Suzuki."
is.
And David says, yes. And he said, well, you're not so
Because
shit.
Petersburg and Coburg aren't that far apart, are they? Goody. Or are they?
Between the two of us.
What?
I don't know, I can't very very
Okay,
much
David,
more
I'm
to
going to
say.
video
Petersburg and Coburg that far apart?
so that I can keep
Peterborough?
famous. Okay, so my first question is,
You're
what
Alice.
is your favorite activity?
Playing
Well,
with
guess where your
grandchildren.
prayers were done.
Okay. Who is smarter, you or me?
Oh,
And when I messaged Troy, I said, this is
but I'm catching
incredible.
up because
Because that's basically where Tim was
really
born.
scramble your brain, you know, and as they drop
Okay.
in old age, I'm getting
So
smarter.
I don't know if you're understanding all of the
Okay,
incredible
let's see,
stuff
what's
that
the
has
next
gone on.
What's your
It's
biggest
pretty
fault?
incredible.
I know you don't believe this, but
And I shared with
really-
Andrew, I said, you know,
Really?
there's eagles around, but you know what? There aren't any in Chilliwack, not downtown. And they circled us from the blood clinic
When I married Tara,
and then circled
I
again
said,
to the
"Look, I'm
hospital and
raised as an
circled
only-
us home
only
and
son
circled
in a
me to save
Japanese
on.
family.
I've never seen anything like
the
it.
sun rose and set over me. I
And
never
he
thought
just
it would.
laughed.
So I said, you know, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to
And-
depend on you. But I promise you'll never have to do a dish as long as I'm home.
Anyway,
It's great that you do all the dishes, David.
There've
but
been a
you
couple
know,
of
I
moments
really miss
today
you
like
when
that,
you're
too.
gone. I
So there
do.
you go.
I-
Yeah, like at first I thought they said you just know, and I thought it was like one of the new guys that joined us that recently, Andy. I was like, Andy? Ready? No.
I'm working on it.
You know, to get mad at you.
Okay, so if you want to come over here and you can hear
Dad
me.
has always said if you're going to do something, you got to do it well. And so that's
Why?
his motto and everything in life. You know, if you're going to
Well,
work hard,
I've heard enough of it. Come over here,
he does
we'll
the
watch it
dishes
and
that
watch
way,
a
you know, he
other
puts
thing. Tim,
everything into the dishes.
I've only got so much time tonight.
The act of taking a sink, after a party or something, just filled with stuff, and
It's,
just walking away and
10 to 8.
ending up with a kitchen that's clean. And
I don't know what you
everything.
did,
It's
but
a
I
great
still got up
expense.
at
For me, it's
5,
kind of
and
like
I am
a
exhausted,
thing.
Tim. Okay, that's where my life is, and I'm going to be like this for months.
Things about my dad is that he has this insatiable
And like I
appetite to
said,
clean
I'm
things
not
up
trying to hold this
before
against
you're
you.
done.
You
And so,
have
if
no
I'm drinking a
conception
coffee
of
and
what
I've drunk
is
maybe
going
2
on.
sips from it, and I went to go to the bathroom, I'll come back and
Well,
it's clean.
Let's see
And
if I
it's in
can
the
do
dish rack.
something. What if you went to
Not
Harrison and worked a full shift?
These pills.
And then they sent you home and said, you've got 1 hour to sleep, now come back.
And I don't know why he still does it, because every time we get mad at him, we yell at him, Dad, I was eating.
And I
that.
want
What
you
are
to think
doing?"
about those
And he
moments.
still does it.
And then they sent you home and said, you got 2 hours, come back. Well, that's what I'm living, Tim. And all that I'm living, on Monday, it's going to double.
And I suddenly realized that basically we're all fruit flies. Like, you're born as an egg.
What did you say?
No cameras, they'll find me.
Part of this
I'm
is inherited. It's genetic.
Really thrilled
And that's
to see your
limit.
ankles
Let me start.
where they are today.
You me up,
What?
John.
Your ankles.
I've been put through all kinds
That-
of things in order
Well,
to
you know,
get an
you've had your
introduction
own
to a
issues
show.
today. There's been 1 or 2
People are
moments
often very
but I
surprised
told
at what I've let
Al,
myself
too,
be subjected
that
to.
I said, and he drove. There were a
Sharp
couple of
work.
moments that
An
were,
elephant
oh
stealing
boy,
behind me.
but
I
you
could see
did,
there
you
was
drove.
something going on. How? Something comes along.
And Al said, really?
that
I
stops
said,
you
no,
in your
not the
tracks.
highway. Forget the
That's
highway,
something.
man. We did every back road to Whiterock, you know, all the ones that you would do on a bike.
And these animals weigh
And actually, Al isn't saying much. Bonnie's laughing while she's doing dishes.
And do my stand-up right there.
And I said, yeah, all those back roads. We did every one of them all the way down. But he drove, and yeah, your ankles, that's good.
But I'll tell you,
You
the
need
scariest
to take your water pill tomorrow morning.
shoot I ever went on was 2 miles
And
in a gold mine in South Africa.
we'll see where they look like tomorrow afternoon, because I may say to you, just take another one.
The temperature was.
And the reason I'm telling you this is not because Joel went out of his way to tell me to do this, but this is what I'm finding now after I've done my own Google stuff.
To me, that
Okay.
was the most frightening thing.
They probably can't hurt you. Like, the odds of them hurting you are not good. If you're doing potassium, they can't hurt you, because if you have edema, you've got bigger risks
What is your biggest
from it.
extravagance?
Okay?
It's not clothes. It's not a car.
So that's really good. How are your legs feeling? Any better? Any lighter?
I don't know if I have any.
Well, they should be, because
It's a necessity.
Tim, well, I could show you my thighs right now.
Memories.
When I was pregnant with my first child,
That's all we are. Memories.
Well, speaking of which, why aren't you using water pills?
because I don't require water pills, but when I was pregnant, when I was 9 months, my ankles turned into the size of my thighs now. And I was young,
This is our dream house. We
and my ankles turned purple. See, I should know this, because Wilford was beside himself. And by the way, that's when I was out on a 40 or 20 plus or whatever extension ladder over a ravine at Harvey Schroeder's, our MLA. And I couldn't get any of the other crew to go out on it, so I did. Sonny showed up, and like, it was like my dad would have got there. Like, he was so freaked, and I went, well, nobody will come up here. I don't care!
Make it priceless to me.
And when I came down, and he said, okay, you're going to sit in the corner and run the crew, because I would go home. I said, this is bullshit. And I think he was overwhelmed with where I was
My
at.
father-in-law's a very avid gardener.
So I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise, and I can do anything, because that's what I was like then.
These are the raspberries that Harry
And look at me.
planted for me.
It's nice that you grabbed my head and went boop, 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 boop. And other than that, you did pretty good today, Tim. I really wanted you to walk on the beach with
Along
me.
by the gate there, we planted a clematis plant. When my mother died, we put my ashes on it.
I talked to the camera and to the seagulls, and I came to the conclusion that we are basically 1 week, kind of, from our last drive.
Hi, Mom.
And you know what? You could have been dead, and I could have been just talking to you in heaven.
Hemlock.
So,
Baby trees.
I don't know if any of this is meaningful to you. It should be, because
And I value that.
I'm talking to the camera, and there's the seagull, and I was kind of quiet out there. That was that little walk I did when you sat for a bit at the end
My
there,
friend
right?
Jim Murray came out for a week, and he spent
And you
a
were
long
waiting on a
time
bench for me when I got back.
which I put on the gate over there.
Yeah.
And every time I open
Well, I
that
guess that's
gate,
better than you
I
being
think
dead,
of my
isn't it?
friend.
I would think so.
Those are the things.
Well, I guess I can't feel too shitty then, can I?
And to me,
Okay,
those
well,
things are
I
priceless.
still feel shitty, and I
But
feel
on the market,
bad, and
Those things
but
are worthless.
ultimately, yeah,
And to me, this is a fundamental
you're
problem
still here.
that we face today. It's the way we look out at the world.
and
see
you
the
have
world.
almost
The
sexy
values and
ankles
the
again,
beliefs
boy.
that we cling to that determines the way that we act.
Well, he laughed a
So
lot at
is a
that.
river that ordains and capillaries
Oh yeah,
of the land,
and
or an
Al never
opportunity for
Al never
irrigation
says anything. I said, well, you know, Al,
is a
Tim and
forest
I
a sacred
aren't really
grove,
together, but we're kind of together. But and Bonnie just roars.
is a house.
Al says nothing. It just goes total silence. So he's got me on speakerphone, and I said, oh yeah, I said, so the running joke is from now on I get to say, 'cause she's in the background going, oh yes, edema. This was what will kill somebody before literally everything else. Well, why didn't anybody ever tell me that? I've been 50-something and don't know it. So her and I are having a talk. I said, oh yeah, the running joke is, hey boy, show me your ankles. And Al just goes quiet, and Bonnie's just laughing to no end. What?
It's like Izzy says, there's nothing dirty about it.
Well, there's nothing dirty about it, but it is kind of bizarre. Here, show me your ankles, honey. And anyway.
When I was in high school, I said something.
It's easier further on down the whiterock.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down here.
Oh, don't worry about the
And that has to do with they're using them as gardening. See, here I can just walk down.
Can they walk down here? Can we walk down here? Okay. See where that little kid's coming up? Get up there. I'm gonna run.
Really like that. If you want people to like you, you better just shut your mouth.
Trying to affect change.
No wonder some people have hated me.
Well, yeah. Come on, let's go.
Are you crazy? Well, you should have got me up earlier.
Okay, so I'm planning our next. Let's go to White Rock.
Decided to help my dad open the
We go into 16th, we turn left on King George, and then we turn right onto 164, which takes us into Marine Drive. And then there's that other beach area that we're going to find parking, and there's something else to do down there, okay?
And I ignored it.
And it's not bad because there's this little bit of seawall kind of thing there, and I could go for a walk, and you could sit, and I'm glad we went today, Tim. Thank you.
Setting the bar. And that means that we're going to be demanding more than they're going to be able to deliver. But that's
What?
Beautiful place.
I miss Samson too. And
you know, at this age,
I've spent a year not really dealing with that, and yet
that I have. And my big priority
Samson picked his time. Arnie did not.
Pleased that
Arnie never picked his time. Most of our dogs have not. Samson picked it. I know that. Given his age, given what went on, he picked it.
and we were just going into lockdown. Literally that 24 hours that he went down and said, I'm out of here. Which is a good time to do it, right? And I just, wow, I don't know.
That's great.
Hi, Nia. Come on, you know that's why I spent all that money, Nia. Come on.
What a great idea.
You know that. I know you know
The
that.
thing that encourages me, that gives me tremendous amount of hope, is
So
there
if Samson
are
was
young
my
people
son,
all across this country. Young people who are
and you're
smarter
his
than I ever
nephew,
was, that are doing amazing things. You know, I start from my own children.
how does
I
that
look
work?
at Severin and Suruka. I look at my grandchildren.
I'm your great aunt.
And that gives me a great deal
That
of
means that you and the son by another mother. By another mother.
Okay.
I think I got it. Yeah.
My grandson,
And you ended up
Tomo,
here.
who's achieved
I know you
quite a bit
did.
of
There's my
recognition, was a
boy.
snowboarder. Somehow,
That is my boy.
got interested in
Yes.
environmental issues.
We have to shave you so you are silky and whatever. I'm not really looking forward to this. He has got knots all over him. Hello? Yes, you do. I know you do. Boy.
Dory
Watch the candle.
brother, and so
Hello.
when he became an environmentalist. She
Did you say that again?
What?
Did you say that again?
Well, I don't want you to be an old man.
Thank you.
Okay, so don't leave it running open because that will kill that. Well, I don't want you to be an old man.
Thank you.
Okay, so don't leave it running open because that will kill that.
It is definitely warm.
So I brought these. We're here to say thank you, okay? We came here to read matzah, and now we're going to say thank you, okay? So what do you want to sing? Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Hey. Ah, hey, yeah. Hey. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Hey. Ah, hey, yeah. Hey. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Hey. Ah, hey, yeah. Hey. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. Hey. Ah, hey, yeah. Hey.
His comments on the internet said, anything I've done in my life, the first thing that was important was convincing that woman to marry me.
We're not recognizing that. We're fighting over our differences. We should be
You know, it was an incredible comment because when I look at everything
If we
he
don't
has done,
start from a platform of agreement, then we're bickering all over the place without
I have the
saying,
feeling
"Look, we
that
agree
that's
as human
what allowed him
beings.
to do it.
These are everybody's
And I think he's smart enough to know it. And she's really cool. She looks really cool. She looks so different than from him. She looks so white,
at the office of the nature of things.
Celtic Scot, dark-haired white. It is it's just, they are just beautiful together.
Virgin Florida.
I made a vow many years ago, Tim, that I would never marry again.
Directly dependent on that land.
And that was a pretty sacred
That
vow.
is our homeland. We own that place. We're standing in protection.
I don't know if you can
that
understand
was
it,
one issue where an
but I would
indigenous
never do
people
it.
stood up, drew a line,
And
that
I have
line
done
was not breached.
everything to honor that vow, including
Cujo
making
was
my
a young
power of
artist
attorney
who
and
had
handing
long
you my
fought
house.
Against the logging up there.
But I would not
Our
never
people
marry
have
again.
determined that Windy Bay and some other places on the
So-
province must be left in their natural condition.
You better look at this, or at the camera here.
Pass it on to the following generation.
And I said, the Highland need.
I talked to Shirley yesterday.
I said,
I told
what
you
happens if they
Lucy's
cut all the trees
sister.
Yeah.
So if they're logged off.
And Shirley has lost Marshall.
If they're logged off, we probably
We
end
talked
up
about a
the same
lot
as
of
everyone
things,
else
and
is.
I said to
I
her,
realized, wow, what
well,
he's telling us is to be
I never really married
to be
Tim.
connected to the land.
And
that's
Shirley
what
shut
he
me
opened
down.
the whole area that,
And she
to
said, you know
realize
what,
that
I
you're
don't need,
connectedness
this is the
a critical
synopsis.
part
She
of who
says,
you are,
you don't need
who
to
you
hear
are,
that.
your identity.
And I
So
said, well,
I thank Guja for that interview
and she said,
for
no,
opening
she
me
said,
to look at the world in
there
a
are
very different
lots
way.
of ways that people have
certainly I'm not out of the fight.
connections. And our problem is in this world, it has to be in, let's get married, let's do this, she's not on Facebook very much, and she said, a few times
This is a raven?
Yeah, raven.
An eagle has a hook.
it's like, she didn't use the word soulmate, but I'm going to use it.
If you didn't
This is your, and I said, well, he's my best friend, and she said, so who cares?
Ravens have the longer beak.
You know what, Tim?
Right.
Who
But
cares?
the hook, I thought, was a characteristic.
Of the eagle.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's blank.
there's nobody I have to answer to, or you, other than this is what we are working through in this world, in this
I
life.
never dreamed that
You're not well, I'm your best friend, trust me, because nobody else drove you around. And
Where do you go in? You go in right here?
and nobody else went with in a whiterock
I love
today.
when I landed.
And nobody else cried on the beach while you were sitting on the bench. And you know what? That really doesn't have to fit a mold. If we were not in colonial society and dominant
Okay, David, what
society,
is your most marked characteristic?
I'm inconsiderate.
I could wear
don't reflect
pants,
on
you could wear a
before I
dress, and I could still be a chief like a man,
Then I just,
even though I got breasts.
does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know exactly what you mean, but, and that's always amazed me. You always know the answers.
That's how fluid indigenous cultures are.
What is your greatest...
They don't argue about it. They just go, that's the way it is.
Without a grin on my
But
face, I say,
we're stuck in this
deadly
whole
serious.
colonial place that just goes
Thank
all
you.
over the place with other stuff.
Mom and Dad have always been a love story.
I hope you don't end up in the hospital, because I would hate to have to marry you
Amazing.
for you to survive me so my kids don't get anything, okay? Okay. Don't even ask that, because you know what? I would marry anybody to do it.
To duplicate love.
I would marry Kevin.
This is such a
I would marry anybody just to say, boom, that's how it's going to work.
December 10th,
Okay,
1978.
so we won't even go there with that.
Student,
And
a master's student in
here, show me your ankles. Are they sexy yet?
going to be a
Show me your ankles. Are they sexy?
So we're up in the top floor of the tallest building.
Oh, well, show them to me again, because it'll be fun on tape.
Jammed in.
I go like this, but I can't remember all of it.
What is the song? Oh, Thunder and Lightning. Okay, well, let's try that. Holy-o, 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 hey. No, it's not. Holy-o, hey, hey, hey. The problem is it's a drum song. Rattle doesn't work, because if you're going to use rattle, it would have to just run this way. Holy-o, 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 hey. Holy-o, hey, hey, hey. Holy-o, 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 holy-o. Holy-o, 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 hey. Holy-o, hey. Wait a minute, I'm gonna try this again. Okay, let me.
Show me your ankles.
I think I know how to do it with a rattle.
You were just there.
Look at these two on here.
Yeah, like I did.
Wow.
That wasn't what I did.
Yeah, Tim, they really are better.
Anyway, you came up
They really
when there was a question.
well, they really
But I
are.
think what made me come up
Look at these two.
was that snowy owl that came to the window.
During that event, I didn't know whether it was while I was talking or whether it was afterwards.
I don't remember.
This gigantic.
You know, if I saw these two on different sides of the room, I would not say,
It was huge. It
oh,
just-
they're together.
It's
But once they
wingspan
sit
was
together, I
enormous.
go,
It came and it
oh
hovered
my gosh.
at the window. It seemed like for seconds looking in.
Isn't that weird?
As if pay attention to something cosmic is going on here. Like, oh wow, yeah, this is exciting.
But then, you know, like how I have no idea how you make a move.
Me too.
So
It's amazing we're here today. When I noticed that you were the same as me, just totally tongue-tied, I thought, oh, this is exciting. I think he feels the same as me. I think we were like two fishermen, each catching each other, reeling each other in.
You know, it's odd.
Yeah. And then we
Listen to them for a minute, because I'm going to make a comment in a minute.
Vancouver on December the 18th, and we were engaged on New Year's Eve. That's
married exactly a year to the day.
And we're married December 10th, 1972, which is 43 years
Well,
ago.
they're really pretty together. I told you that when he's talking and she's talking to each other, look at me. When he's talking to her and she's talking to him, he is no longer David Suzuki that we know.
It's the purpose of my life.
No, something else happens.
With high expectations.
I see a different person suddenly, and I say, that is you.
The love
See, that Suzuki that we know is that public face.
Yeah.
And when he was just talking to her, Tim,
I think that
he was a
big
whole
part of the
different
reason I
person.
moved up to the Yukon was it reminded me of BC of my childhood in the 60s and 70s.
Wow.
I can't imagine.
Okay. Holy-o, 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 hey. Holy-o, hey, hey, hey. Holy-o, 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 hey. Holy-o, hey, holy-o, 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 hey, holy-o, hey. You see what I mean? It's like a drum song. It's really tricky. You know what? My body's into it then. See, that makes a difference, doesn't it? Hang on. Try it again.
Guys have never used a little box. It's your little bag.
I think
they would sit
it's
in a
not easy with a
basket
rattle.
too. They would like that. Yep. You guys have never liked those things. No, you haven't. And now you do.
It was a mistake to disobey.
Oh, Mew. Yeah, they have never, ever. Guys, you've never used that. Now you like them. Oh, I know. Are you going to come over here? No, you want to talk to him. Well, he should pay attention to you. Yeah, it's my guy.
Try there again.
Hey, be careful using that on there, okay? Holy-o, 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 hey. Holy-o, hey, hey, hey. Holy-o, 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 hey. Holy-o, hey, hey, hey. Holy-o, 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 hey. I'm using the rattle like a drumstick, man. Holy-o, 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 hey. Holy-o, hey, hey, hey. You know, it is because it's a drum song. Yeah. Wow. Okay, we'll try another one too.
Mr. Collins!
I found him in the woods.
Oh, Mr. Collins, are you all right? Yes, I think so. Harry, take him to the drawing room. Help him to the sofa.
It isn't necessary to.
Okay, because you've got another, probably tomorrow, before you maybe build another crock pot, okay?
Are you sure?
You finished all those things. Do you want me to go find some chicken? I'm
What?
going to do that. Oh, okay, down.
Thank you very much.
Well, I guess you should.
I know why Angelique said he must be given this medicine. Because it will kill him. Why must I do this? I must do it because it is her command.
You've got a bowl with, or a container with an orange on it that you are to eat tomorrow. I'm giving you 2 pieces of chicken and this. It is very important that you get as many calories as you can get into you. That is why you drank my Frappuccino. Okay?
The hour dawn lingers far out at sea beyond cliffs of color.
You don't do the bananas, you do that orange to get it out of the way. You don't usually eat apples, so I don't feel badly about giving it to Lucky today.
that an endless dark is more suited to the evil
Well,
deeds that
there's
could
another
be done
4
this
pieces of
day.
chicken that I put
When
back
two men,
in the
trapped by the
freezer,
same unearthly
and you
force,
threw the bones in
become
beside them.
tangled in a plot that could mean the destruction
So I
of
want you to
one
think
or the
about
other.
where you've been the last week. What?
Not great.
I guess not.
But we already know that.
Well, we do and we don't, okay?
Gwetch, Michelle Mesquizes. Gwetch, Dick Geeses. Miigwetch, miigwetch, miigwetch. Oh. Okay, let's, what other one? Oh, oh, wehaya. Oh, oh, wehaya. They're an interesting rattle because they actually operate differently. You almost have to move into them. So, okay, I'm going to check the time, take a picture of the picture taker, go for a short walk, and we'll go out for lunch, okay? Does that work?
Okay, dear.
Okay. All right, put the other. There we go. Let's try this much too. And I will leave you with a camera to do some pictures and whatnot. And we'll know that we were playing with a rattle today too. There, let's get that in. You ready? Hold still. There. Okay. I'm trying to make sure that I know that we were both rattling. Okay. You ready? What?
They don't have to be rattling.
Okay, and then I'm going to go for a quick walkie. I'll give you a camera. There's a camera to play with. Please take some photos. I'm going to put this in my bag. And I'm going to try to walk it down that far and then back up through. Okay? Sure, why not? That's great music. So my girl. This first. Just my little girl. Just my little girl. I know. You saw him tonight. I know you did. You didn't know what to make of it. Well, that's how it is. No kidding. Okay, so if you were still come on, boop boop, uppy, these things would probably be going on. But I wouldn't have to worry about it because you would be sleeping. You would be competent. You're just going to sleep through the day, and I'm going to go off and do all that. Now, Tim, I've got a whole lot of stuff on the side. So, if you're going to be up in the morning to say hi, I love you, and whatever, are you up? you will have to go to bed. That's the other thing that occurred to me at 3 in the morning when I couldn't sleep. You will be going to bed at 8:30. Whether you like it or not. I'm going to bed at 8:30. That means I'm out of here at 7:30. That's pretty early, right? Well, that's the way the world is. And I really don't have any days off. It is 7 days a week. There is no days off. I suspect the only day might be Saturday night, which means that I might get to stay up till 8:30 and go to bed by 9. And I don't know how else to do it, Tim. If I was 20, I might be able to say, oh, I can do it. I can do it for 3 or 4 weeks. I can't now. And I know that about me, and I don't think you can with your condition. Okay. So that's kind of where we're headed, and this was our big night. What time is it? Oh, we are up way past bedtime. Yeah, well, welcome to the new reality, Tim. I've done everything I can to mean that you will be able to be here till 1 or 2 o'clock. Leaving me with the van. We don't have to worry about anything else. And I will have to run my cell phone because if there's an emergency, you had better be calling me. And if you don't call me, you buzz Kevin, because Kevin has my cell phone and he will call me. Okay? So that would put you here for 5 days a week till that time. After that, by the time I get in, you know, you got to go to the bank, you got to go save on. That's when all that's going to happen. So if you haven't figured all this out, how this works, you should have by now. Not looking forward to any of this, and I don't know if this is going to get me a job, but it might get me certification, that might get me some kind of other job, because this kind of job will make me nuts, and I will be out of it within a year. I don't think I will be able to do this as a job. I already know that, which is why I was going to bed. I don't get any money back on the money I spent. I've got not quite 2 into it, and I owe not quite 2 yet. And if I can at least get the certification, maybe it will stand me against something else, but I suspect it won't in the new world. Making this entire thing a wasted enterprise. And when I started this, Tim, we were not doing COVID. But we weren't. Well, now we are. So all of it is probably a total wasted exercise, and all I can say is, I'm sure I learned something. I don't know what I learned, but I am wiser than a whole lot of people, I'm going to say that I know out there. And it astounds me a lot of things. It astounds me that the Hulkamalum, nobody wants to hire me, but they don't even want me to come and be a volunteer. This is what I find bizarre. Can I come and help? Well, what? How long have I been at this? Well, basically, yeah. So it is a strange place that now you know why I have not only respect for Isidore, but I'm overwhelmed. I
I don't care who you are. You want to speak Anishinaabemowin? That's good. Means we're Anishinaabemowin. And I'm still working through those comments because he told me that in an email and he said it online to the class. You know, if I ever win the lottery, I tell you he's gonna like pay for Benno and me and a few other people. I'm like, oh my goodness. You're the upcoming teachers, or you would be. And you know, that man knows damn well that we are not Odalaks. Wow. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to give you this in a minute because I've got to go in, Tim. I'm not great. My hip is not good, and I'm going to run and go pee before I pee my pants again, okay? And then you're going to nuke that. It's 45 seconds, and I'll talk to you on Teams. We're all going to bed. Thank you. So use the camera. I'm going to go that way and come back in through this route. Okay, if you guys put it up there, that would be good. Okay, look at me. And then we'll go get your pill into you. I'm going to take that. Maybe. Charlotte. Oh my God, Charlotte.
That's not the way we're going. We're all up, Japan and this, because you're showing the shape of the island. This is Japan. Canada is like something like this.
You know all the four
See?
countries in Canada?
No, he did. I just can't remember it because it's the ones that are ridiculous.
Yet, even though I've done it, is because
Hey, I brought Shirley's spurs here too. Did a few other things. I brushed the shiny out.
باش کشم ندارم.
Can you walk under that way? Maybe on the other side?
Mommy, I want to show you a cool rock. A fun rock that you might like. Look at this rock.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, no, literally, I say thoughts now. Because he's saying you guys are thoughts?
I'm not sure why this is there, but I came to the conclusion it was probably a good idea to come show you. Look, I thought I'd come show you. Maybe we'll take it back, or maybe I'll put it in my bag. I don't know.
I'll come with you too.
Wow, huh? You're on oxygen. I'm sure that's a good enough reason. We've got to go up and put stuff on the.
Tomorrow is Saturday night.
On the.
Good.
In the machine, and I've got to go to the bathroom too soon.
You know
okay?
what?
My friend, who almost has good-looking ankles again. I don't want to find something to do. Can you find something to watch?
Sure.
That would be nice. Say happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay, thank you. Nuke that, and I'll talk to you on here in a minute.
Go 28.
Well, we won't be doing any of this on the 28th. So I guess you better figure out how the world works. Okay? So if you want to nuke that, please nuke that, and I'll talk to you on there in a minute.
Oh, I stole my own flowers, a knife, and who knows what. Goody.
Oh, dear God. I don't know what to make of it. I really don't.
World, I stole my own flowers, a knife, and who knows what. Goody.
And it might be that we're going to go see somebody today, and I'm going to give it to them.
Okay, I'll see you tonight. Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. You can do that. Come on, Twinkie. What? What? Okay, well, we've got to go up top. I've got to get money into the thing. Okay? Come on, let's go do what we're doing. You walk in front of me, okay? Ocean. Okay, now are you going to need to change that tank out? Okay, because I'm going up to the van to put stuff in towards it, and then we'll go for lunch, including find some. Go ahead, Tim. Go walk along, and I'll be there in a minute. Go up the ramp. Okay, you're going up the ramp that way. And then I'll go put that jacket in too, okay? Are you able to carry that up? Okay. No, we're going up by the van because I have to put money in the machine, Tim. Oh, okay. Careful. Tim? Are you... Here, I better carry that. Just wait. Bring that. Bring that. You've got to go up there. Oh, and hang on to it? Okay, go hang on to it. Hang on to the top, and I've got a hold of it with you, okay? Come on over here. And I'll get you set over by the clock, okay?
Yeah. Let me go.
Okay, come on, let's go over by the clock. And I'm going to get that off of there and put some more money in, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go this way and put another hour in, okay?
Они сейчас из-за парковочного места срутся. Yes, I'm leaving right now. Can you see me loading up? Yes, I'm going. Oh yeah, it's actually a handicap, yeah. Small car. More commercial.
Okay, so now we're going to go find something to eat, okay? Okay, so we've got over that away and we'll go try over there, okay, first? Okay, well, I'm working on things here, Tim. Oh, God damn. There's the fish and chip place is open, so let's try going there, okay?
Where's that?
Just right across the way. And we can sit outside, okay? Okay, so we've got over that away and we'll go try over there, okay, first? Okay, well, I'm working
if I
on
have
things
to, I can go for a walk while our time is happening.
Oh, God damn. There's the fish and chip place is open, so let's try going there, okay?
Where's that?
Just right across the way. And we can sit outside, okay?